Welcome everybody to Rob's MetalWorks. We are here ending out our night at the 8th annual Memorial Day Metalfest. And our final interview of the evening is with San Antonio's Holy Hell. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Rob. How you doing, man? Doing all right?
Thank you, Rob. Thanks for having us.
What's going on?
Yeah, great to have you guys back on the show. We interviewed a couple of years ago at the 6th annual Memorial Day Metalfest, and I was telling my dudes, man, remember that day we were fucking sweating, there was bugs, it was crazy. Yeah. Alfred, you seemed right at home that day.
Hey, I'm from Corpus Christi, man. That's what we do, man. I'm a beach bum, bro. All the time, muscle shirt, whatever. The heat. We're from Texas, man. Deep, dirty South. The heat's the heat.
The bugs didn't bother you either. Fuck, I was dying, man, to get the fuck out of there that day, I remember. But anyway, Pete, always a privilege to have you on the program, man. I've known you for so long. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. I always talk to people about Wacky's Deli. And like, I can't remember, like, not too long ago, I swear to God. I brought you up. We were talking about Wacky's Deli. I said, yeah, you know that dude from Holy Hell? Pete, he used to own that fucking place. Yeah, man. So that's cool.
We had some crazy shows there, definitely.
Yeah, and I believe it or not, like, isn't Mortician playing here soon? In San Antonio?
Played yesterday.
It was yesterday?
Yeah.
I shot a Mortician show at Wacky's Deli. Yeah, I still got that footage, man. Fucking 97, 98, fucking long time ago. We're old. Anyway, guys, great to have you here. Real quick, just for the people out there, why don't you just introduce yourselves and what you do in the band?
My name's Alfred. I am the singer for Holy Hell. I'm Alfred Ariola.
Pete Hernandez, guitar.
Jack Steven on bass.
Jack, are you from San Antonio?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow, man. I'm not. Have I seen you before or anything?
I think we met one time at a bar like a long time ago, but that was when I was playing with Two Witness Murder.
You're kind of the new cat in this band. So
Yes.
what other bands were you with?
Two Witness Murder.
Okay.
That's about the only one that played like shows.
And you seem like a young cat. You're not old like these fuckers.
No. I'm
Real quick, he's like, no.
They're like my dads.
Yeah.
This guy's young, right? You know.
I'm 26.
But, man, he's an old soul, man. The guy, the way he is, we hit it together a lot. You know what I mean? We chill a lot, even though I'm an older fuck than he is, but he's good, man. He's a badass dude. But his soul and what's the word I'm trying to use? His maturity is awesome, man. It's awesome, man.
He has to be to put up with your shit, Alfred.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we call him. He's White Jesus because if you look at his hair down. But you know, this dude. Every time I call, he's like, "Bueno, cómo estás? How you doing?" You know, I love this dude. You know, but he's cool. He's like the next Mexican member in our band. You know what I mean? Within that, doesn't matter if he's white or Mexican. I'm just saying though. But this dude, he's cool, man. He meshed with us really well. When we first got him, we had tried out several bass players. You know, and I'm just gonna go into that, but not everybody could. Either I don't know what was the deal. You know, they were passionate about it. Some of them were passionate about it. Some weren't. But they just didn't grasp the music as fast. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this dude here, Mr. Jack, White Jesus, he wrote tablature for the stuff. Every day he was doing it. He called Pete on a daily basis. Hey, he was passionate about it, and that's the whole thing. I mean, we want somebody that's going to mesh with us, that's going to be passionate about what we do and what we play, and how we are as a band. It's not even how good of a musician he is, but he also has to mesh with us. I mean, we go on the road, and that I got to deal with him. Of course, they all got to deal with me, you know, and I know that's difficult sometimes for them, but you know, as a band, when you go on the road and you do things for a little tour, whether it's a big tour, a little tour, whatever, we're brothers, man. We're in one van or one truck or whatever the case may be, and it's us against the world. So he has to deal with my modals. I got to deal, he has to deal with my bullshit. I got to deal with their bullshit, but that's a brotherhood. It's not, a band is more, you know, it's a family too. It's brothers. Like, you know, if any of y'all have brothers, you know, sometimes siblings, you know, of course you're going to fight with them, argue and stuff, but the next day it's okay. You know what I mean? It's good. You're good. Like us, we play out of state or out of wherever we play. I mean, it's us against them. You know, it's not us against them, but you go to a place that you're not familiar with and stuff like that. I mean, you know, we have each other's back. That's all we can do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he meshed 100%, and I'm glad to have him in the band. And me and him become really good brothers since we started, man. He's an awesome dude. Awesome dude.
Very cool. For the people out there, Pete, who aren't familiar with Holy Hell, what are you guys delivering musically?
Damn, that's a hard question there. Man. I mean, the biggest thing is just going out there. Just going out there and just.
What do you call it though? Like death metal or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's hard. There's not. See, that's the thing. Me and Pete, we know each other since we're younger. He's older than me. Awesome guitar player, man. He does a lot of stuff classical. He did all kinds of stuff when we were in high school and did stuff like that. When I moved up to San Antonio, we got together. Before this, we played in a different band. We were trying a different band. It was kind of more like an ultra bridge style. And then, but me and Peter, we love the hardcore music, the heavy shit, whatever stuff. But so me and Pete got together and we started talking. Like, bro, let's do this with Holy Hell. I love the name Holy Hell because everybody's like, Holy Hell. It's like it's like holy hell. It's typical to remember. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. So everybody asks us what genre we are. I don't like genres, to be honest with you. I mean, there's all kinds of names for every type of band out there. Our society has made all those kinds of names, which is fucking metal, man. I mean, call it what you want. Some people may say old school. Some people may say new school. When we practice, we play, we write stuff, and when it feels good and it sounds good, we stick with it. I'm not trying to, we got to write this because this is coming out now, or this style. We just do what we do. And if you like it, man, badass. We want you to like it. That's why we play. I love everybody that supports any local band, not just us, but, so I don't even know we have a genre. And if you go to our pages, obviously it's just fucking metal. It's just metal, I mean, some people say, oh, you're old school. I say, well, I mean, whatever you want to call it, old school, bro, but who started this type of stuff? Some people hate Metallica, some people hate Pantera, or Sellouts and stuff, but Anthrax, but those guys are the ones that started the crunch and the mosh pit and all this stuff, even from the old school guys, and so there's not really, I don't like to be considered a genre. All I want to know is if you like my music, if you like our music, I mean, dig it, bro. Why have to say that I'm this or I'm that or I'm that? So, we just do what we do. Me and Pete, we all write, and we're at practice. Nobody comes to our practice room. It's just us as a band, and we may practice for 2 hours, we may practice for 4 hours, right? I mean, whatever happens, if we write a new song, it may go longer, but we don't try to be like, okay, we're going to do, what's the stuff that a lot, Jack, like slam punk, what's it called, slam, or this new metal? I mean, I don't know what it is, bro. We just play, it sounds good, we get into it. That's it, brother. That's it. So call it what you will, whatever.
Blasphemous Transformation came out last year. It was well received. It made our top 10 of the year. I love that record. It seemed like, Holy Hell was off to a good start right from the beginning.
Yeah, definitely. What do you think about it?
What do you think?
Well, yeah, I mean, it came out before I joined, so when I sat down and listened to it, I would go to work and just listen to it on repeat, and it's one of those ones that I don't get tired listening to it. Like it can repeat and just keep going. So
that was probably a little motivation for you to say, like, yeah, I'll join the band.
Yeah.
Because these dudes are badass.
Well, I mean, if it's making me turn it up in the car and headbang, I'm like, oh shit, okay, maybe I could do this. Yeah. So it hyped me up.
We sit here now in the middle of 2023 now, as June is approaching. What's the band been doing as far as new music right now?
New music, I mean, we have a bunch of music. So we've been trying to just go through the songs and pick out the ones that we think are going to be the best for this next release. And I mean, I'm continuously writing, so
this guy right here, he's a writing machine. Other bands that I played with before, I was always ahead of the game, had lyrics and this and that. Sometimes I can't keep up with people, but it's good. So when we go to practice, we write something new almost every day. Sometimes a certain rhythm, certain riff, or it may go to the back burner for a little bit. Doesn't mean that we lose it or forget it. But then we do our regular set when we play, like just to practice real quick, and then we start writing. Or something comes up, or we just start jamming, right? And some just go like, damn, that sounds good, bro. So we keep on with it. But we have a lot of stuff. Some stuff makes it right to the top, and then some, okay, we'll just keep that later. It's not that we lose it or forget about it, it's that we'll maybe get that point, that song or a little riff from that and make something else out of it. But this dude writes a lot, and it's badass because we're always trying to write music. But like I said, we don't try to write a certain way. It just comes out. Whatever we feel that day, we feel that day, and it comes out. I mean, that's the way. To me, it's the way musicians should be. Shouldn't be no genre. Don't try to be like this. That's my opinion. Everybody's different, and I'm not down anybody. But I'm saying that's, to me, that's some people, like I said, some people call old school or not, whatever. But we just do what we do, man. I mean, if you look at Slayer's never changed how they sounded, right? I mean, they're the big dogs of shit. You know what I'm saying? Some bands do what they do, and then they change through the trends. I don't want to be a trend follower. I want to make a trend. And if it means old school or whatever, that's what we want to do. We do it, So it is what it is. But this dude's he's a writing man. So the new album's going to be, hopefully, we're trying to get it come out before the end of the year. So our last show, we're thinking about it, will be October the 28th in Victoria. And then after that, we're just going to, focus on the new album and get it done hopefully by the end of the year. We have music for days. Not everybody's seen the music, heard the music, and to believe it or not, there's some songs that he's written. And I'm going to say this, mortality. Rob knows what fucking mortality is. When I was a younger kid, mortality was big dogs. I mean, they were just like Devastation and stuff like that. It was badass. I'm from Corpus Christi, so there's the guys that I looked up to. Mm-hmm. But there's even some songs that we've brought out from from the vaults, mortality, and then we're doing it. I mean, we're going to do it now. And everybody's like, oh, it's mortality. I don't give a fuck if it's mortality. Excuse my language. I don't care if it's mortality or not. Now we're going to do it differently because, of course, Mark's an awesome singer with mortality. Awesome dude, and I've learned some stuff from him just by listening to him. But now I do it my way. I still take his bounce sometimes, but then I do it in my way that I do things, and it's working out. Like Beg, if you heard our album Beg, it's an older mortality song, and if you listen to the way Mark does it and I do it, I mean, that's props to him. Mark's a badass dude, and I just do it the way I do it. And I talked to Mark, and he talked to Mark, hey, man, I want him to be proud of it when I did do it. I was like, man, what do you think, bro? And he freaking loved it. And like I said, I'm not Mark, about me, but, it doesn't matter. We just do what we do, man. I mean, I love that. And some of the mortality songs, I think, need to come out. I think some of them didn't come out back in the day, and now we can bring them out. Because now, back in the day, how old was that? When was that?
That's almost 30 years.
So I remember mortality.
So back in that day, everybody was doing the DAT. You go record, it's the DAT, reel to reel. But now with all the production and awesome stuff, like some of these young kids out there, I'm an older guy, man. Some of these kids are phenomenal with the shit that they do. With they're computer whizzes and know what the hell. But if we got a couple of those songs, that we might do that with a new album. And so if you're a Mortality fan, check that stuff out. You can go to SoundCloud, you can go anywhere and check out some Mortality death grooves. That's kind of our thing now. It's kind of more crushing death grooves, because we can be death, we can be thrash, we can be whatever. Like if you want to do the genres I hate, but we still have that South Texas deep dirty South groove, which I love. That makes it what it is.
The Alfred said that hopefully you'll have this record out by the end of the year. Who will you produce it or who will record it?
It'll still be Fern Limas.
Oh, Fern Limas. Yeah. We've talked about him tonight. Great guy. Yeah. So, will the new music be an EP, LP?
It'll be another 8 songs at least.
Another 8 songs. Nice.
Now,
nice.
Before that, we might do a single song. We haven't decided yet, just to bring it out. Fern's an awesome dude, like you said, who produced it.
Yeah.
We pretty much produce it, but Fern records it. But Fern has great ideas. He's a good cat. So when we're in there, oh man, sometimes we go, we're like me and Peter, and I get frustrated. I love the studio, but I hate the fucking studio. You know what I mean? But because it's always trying to get better at what we do. But Fern's really calm and he's really cool and he's really patient. There's not too many. If you guys have ever recorded with different people,
and we're not. We're butting heads.
No, we butt heads. Hey, I love Pete. He's my brother, bro. But just like brothers, we don't have so much musical differences. But he was like, bro, sing it like this or do it like that. And I'm like, well, fuck, I want to run it this way. He's like, well, do it this way. I'm like, fuck, But the whole thing at the end is I want all of us, the way we do it, to everybody to be happy.
Right.
It's not just I'm just gonna do it this way, Pete. Fuck you. No. I always ask these guys, hey, did that sound good? Did it not sound good? What do you think? Should I change it? Not because when it really comes down to it, when we play music, we have to enjoy it. As a band, you should enjoy the music you play. You should get into it when you play it because the crowd. How's the crowd get into it if you don't get into it? I don't understand it. There's a lot of great bands out there, and they just. No offense to them, but they kind of say, but how do you expect to get into it if they see us get into it, they're like, oh fuck, that's badass, and they get into it, it's just knowledge. Always love what you play, man, if you're gonna do it. If you're gonna love it. That's me.
You guys have played the Memorial Day Metalfest before. Did Matt Lauterbach just come knocking again and say, hey, you guys want to play it again? Or how did you guys get involved with this year?
I don't know. Matt's an old friend too, so
yeah.
Kind of just.
Matt's a great guy.
Yeah, kind of just.
So the first one we played, the second one we didn't play, right? The one when we started, there was another one before this, right? We didn't do that one. The one that was at the Amp Room, right? Was that the Amp Room, something like that?
No,
or am I incorrect? Maybe.
No.
So is this the second one that we played?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Clear. I'm incorrect there.
Okay. Guys, we got about 5 minutes left. Anything I missed? Anything you guys want to talk about? I look forward to your new music, hopefully later this year. But anything else I missed? Anything else you want to talk about?
Jack, was anything, brother? Okay. Come on, man. You're the newest member.
Well, recently we got together with the Extreme Management Group.
Okay, yeah, that's great. There you go.
Manager.
There you go.
You know, it's given us some awesome connections and just.
Is that more for like booking and touring, or is that
It's a
more?
little bit of all of that, honestly.
Yeah. Where are they from, Pete? You know?
Honestly, I don't know where they're from. He talks to them more than I do.
You think Cali, maybe around there. So me and Pete have always done a lot of the booking and the how would you say it, the hard work of outside the business part of not just writing the music. But we work. Everybody has full job. We have to do what we do. And so we decided on EMG. They came to us and we talked about it. They loved it. They only signed 2 or 3 bands a year, and they put a lot of effort into what they do. And it's Suffocation's on there. There's a lot of big. If you go to EMG Extreme Management Group, you'll see all the bands that are on there. Which we think, okay, cool. It's clout. There might be something good for us.
How did you get hooked up with them?
So a Bosman of Flesh, like I said, our drummer Dennis, he's not here today. He's our original drummer. He's still our drummer, but he can't play all the shows live all the time because he has little ones, and it's hard for him, his life. But we started getting fill-in drummers. So Bosman of Flesh, Ray Casares, he's a Bosman of Flesh. He's an awesome drummer, awesome guitar player, everything. We played with them one day in Houston, and then we asked him, hey man, you want to fill in every sometimes? He lives in the Valley, right in the Valley. And then so he started doing it. His wife now does. She's an EMG talent scout, and they came up to us though. One time we were with when Cataclysm played down here. We hung out with Stefan and all the Stefan and all them, and man, it was awesome. And then part of their EMG crew as well was there. And they listened to our stuff, and we just went forward from that. And now we're there. We're just doing it, and hopefully they can bring more stuff with us and do it because it's hard, man. We do everything. But we got families too in life, and it's not easy. I want to focus on music, not always the other aspect.
Taking care of all the back end stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the EMG does for us. Hopefully, it's kind of a slow start in the beginning, but that's the way it is because they're building our brand. And but hopefully, it's going to start getting better and rise up what we do.
All right, gentlemen, as we end out, any last words? Anything that you want to share with the people out there who will watch this interview?
No, just
Thanks for having us.
yeah.
Good to see you, Pete. All right, man. Any last words, Alfred?
Yeah, I mean, I try to, the way I think sometimes, I've been playing for many years, and bands, man, it doesn't matter what style you play, bro. It doesn't matter. It may not be my cup of tea or your cup of tea, but, man, locally embrace each other, bro. Help each other. Help each other get shows. I mean, like this man right here, Rob. What he does it out of his own heart and does what he does. He doesn't get paid for it. I mean, but he does it because he's a metalhead. He loves it, and he's trying to bring San Antonio and all of us, not even just San Antonio, but all the bands, he's promoting it and doing it. So if bands got more together and helped each other out instead of just being like, oh, I can do that, or instead of just being, it's not a competition. We all play different styles of music, but embrace it, man. Embrace it. And our scene in San Antonio, we're the deep, dirty South, baby. I mean, come on, help each other get what we need to get to make a way just like Florida did back in the day with death metal, just like California does with their stuff. You know what I mean? But look, hey, we're Texas, bro. Hey, Pantera came out of Texas, right? Well, some of them did, but I'm saying, but we're Texas, deep, dirty South. San Antonio on down, it's dirty, bro. Deep, dirty South. And there's a lot of good bands out there. A lot of good bands, man. Just embrace, support your local music. Pay. I don't care if you can get it free. Pay, because that money goes to the bands, man. And that we go out, me and Pete, and we don't ask for getting free. We pay. But it's $10, $20, $15, whatever, because I know where that money goes. It goes to the bands to make it better. But so just embrace each other, man. Let's become a unity like it was back in the day when Rob and all the the Wackies. I know the scene in San Antonio was awesome that time. Now it's kind of like it's there, but it's not. It's there, but I know it could be a lot better if everybody would just stop trying to compete, in my opinion, and just embrace what everybody does and help each other out, man. You know what I mean? Help each other out. Yeah. Don't be that crab that tries to pull the other crab down and getting out of the fucking bucket. You know what I mean? That's my opinion.
Good words, Alfred. I appreciate that. Remember, everyone out there, the band Holy Hell is here representing at the 8th Annual Memorial Day Metalfest. Go check them out on their socials to learn all about the band, new music coming hopefully later this year. You saw them only right here on Rob's MetalWorks.